All right.
How they growing out?
And there are a lot of them.
Yeah.
They're like
Are they growing up?
Okay, so what kind of habitat do you think it would live in?
A swamp.
That's right. A swamp, a marsh, a river. And somebody told me when you were studying about Asia that Asia has the most rivers
That's what I
in the
said.
world. So is this a good habitat for these birds to live in?
Yes.
That's right, because there are so many rivers and so many places for them to get food.
And this is fake, right?
No, this is real. This is all
They said
real.
this is real.
We actually cut it. We actually cut it to feed it to the animals, to the pandas.
It feels so
Well, actually, bamboo is a very good building material.
It's
Did you know that?
hollow.
In Asia, they use bamboo extensively for to make instead of what do you call fix the outside of the building. You guys build.
They use it for floors now too.
I don't have to eat it.
Fishing poles.
Good.
Makes good fishing
You
poles.
like it? Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Like this.
Oh, ladders.
And it's very hard to
Scaffolding.
Take over a whole
So
in
garden,
Asia,
really.
we actually use bamboo
But if there's enough
for
bamboo,
scaffolding
how come
instead of
the pandas are endangered?
Because their habitat is shrinking. Because even though they eat the bamboo, there's so many people in China where they live that the area that they live is smaller and smaller and smaller. And one of the things, did you know bamboo is a grass? It's very tall, but it's actually a grass, and it grows like crazy. Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to go see the gibbon.
Yeah, that's the one that pooped last time. I was got a black one in a. I see a turtle. I see a white thing. I see a turtle.
Oh, you guys
see a turtle right there.
both of our gibbons.
White face. I only see one.
Okay.
Swing everybody here. Angela. Get me face.
Can everybody see the white one?
Yes. That one. There's a white one. I see a turtle. There's a white
Yeah.
That's a turtle. Abel saw the turtle. How did you get this?
Okay, so everybody, quiet. All right, everybody, gibbons are not monkeys. What do you think they are?
They're apes.
Exactly. They're actually related to gorillas. They are apes. And all gibbons, there's a bunch of different varieties of gibbons, and they all live in Asia, and they're all extremely, extremely threatened because of their habitat.
Look where they live. Look on the map.
Because the turtle likes to live in that kind of environment.
It's the only place they have to live.
Why? Because they come from Asia, this particular kind of turtle, and they get along really good with the gibbon.
Well, they don't have any shade.
They don't get along with
They want shade.
No. If he needs shade, he'll go underneath the trees and get some
What animal do we
shade.
see today that's the most endangered?
What kind of turtle is it?
That's correct.
That's a really
Exactly
good
correct.
question. I'm going to
That's
see
the
if I
most
can
endangered.
find out.
Are we going?
It's a tortoise.
I'm
It's
not
not
the
like
reader,
you
so I
can tell
can't
it's a
answer.
tortoise.
I don't think so.
It's
but I'm
not like
sure.
a turtle, like a tortoise is a type of a turtle.
What did you want to see in the aquarium?
It's like this, right?
All right, so guys, who knows the difference between a monkey and an ape?
A monkey has a tail and an ape doesn't.
Excellent. What else?
And an ape.
Okay, anybody else know a difference?
Oh, and the thumbs. I know.
No, they both have thumbs.
The monkeys, those monkeys live in the monkeys are smaller and the apes are bigger.
Most of the apes are bigger, but this particular type of ape is smaller. And there's one big difference that these guys and apes have in common. It has something to do with your shoulders.
Oh, the apes.
All right, so you see,
They have long arms.
Okay, but now what do you see in here? You see a lot of things to climb on and swing on? Well, apes have rotator cuffs like we do. Like we can climb on monkey bars, and these guys can climb on monkey bars, and they can swing from the bars. Where monkeys are like cats and dogs, and they can only climb on the tops of trees. They can't swing from trees or hang from trees. These guys, look, everybody look, see them hanging? You guys can do that too.
Yes, but he's
But
smart.
monkeys can't do
Who's the
that.
black
Only
one?
apes can do that. So that's one of the things.
And you so apes that monkeys usually climb.
They do that with their shoulders. They just have regular legs and arms.
That's what
They work just like their hands. Here, you can do this. Can you make a big toe do this?
Look, that's from Nemo. Hey guys, look at this black and white Nemo on the side, behind you. Don't touch it. Right here. Look at that. Don't not touch it. Don't touch the black and white Nemo. Don't touch it. It's fake. I found one. It's fake. Mine is fake. Found black Nemo. Oh, there's a cloud. That's why he's black. That's not fair.
Why do you think they're orange? Does anybody know why they're orange?
Because they ate something that makes the color.
They eat shrimp and krill, and that makes their
That's how they make the color. There's no shrimp there.
because when we feed them shrimp and we put like something Yes, they do.
When they grow up, they look great. They live in tomato.
America, not Asia. What? These guys eat a lot of shrimp. That's why they're orange.
And when they're tomato,
You know that?
were they babies? Were they babies? They great,
They're
right?
very similar. What is the bird down in Florida? Like flamingos. That's right.
Okay, so you're probably right, because why would the babies be gray? Look at the environment in there. Why would they be gray?
Because they ate shrimp.
Well, they don't eat shrimp, but also they're going to want to blend in with the habitat so the predators can't eat them.
How do they blend in?
If they're gray, look at the rocks and places where they live. So if the babies are gray, then the babies would blend in. And then as they eat, they'll get the color.
That's fat. Oh, see? He's right there. Oh, right there. He's bathing right there.
And he's really hard to see.
He's right there.
If you come around here, he's right in the back by that window.
Stop whining. There's supposed to be room for everyone. Whatever. Let me see. Thanks. It's not a ball. It's a rock. Okay, no. I don't know it all. All you have to do is bring it. It's dead. What's this? Oh my God. That's a bird. That's a bird, and all those flies are eating it. That's that. What the heck? How crazy is this guy? Oh, it's two. I forgot it was two. They grown up.
You want it? Yeah, maybe. I have the bobcat. Yep.
Joshua Elgin.
All right, everybody, this is the Bobcat exhibit. Can anybody find the Bobcat?
Yes, I see it. Here, right there. Oh, I see it. I see it. Over there. It's over there. It's over there. Where? Over there. It's behind that.
Right behind it is the bobcat, and it's lying down. Right. Why? Why do we see most of the animals sleeping?
Because it's hot.
It's well.
It's hot.
One, it's hot, right? And two, if it depends if it's nocturnal, which means it would sleep during the day and be up at night, correct? So you got to know the difference. Those that get up at night and hunt are nocturnal. Those that are up during the day are called diurnal.
He's sleeping.
It's good to hunt.
All right, so
What's that?
It's good to hunt at night because most of them most of them.
It depends what that prey is.
okay, so everybody, this is a skull from a bobcat. If you look at this skull, what kind of animals do you think this would eat? You think this would eat?
It's a carnivore.
Okay, would it eat grass?
Turkeys. Wild turkeys and bald eagles. Eat meat.
Okay, so
I don't
does
think
this
so.
look like a big animal? If you look at the skull, does this look like a huge animal?
Yeah. No.
This is, it's actually about 30 to 35 pounds. It's like a little bigger than a house cat. But this is the most numerous animal all throughout the United States, and they live in lots of different kinds of habitats. They live in the forest, they live in deserts, they live in the grasslands, and why do you think they live in all these different environments?
Because they need to find more food.
And why? And so what,
So
does
they
that,
can
what does that
survive.
mean about this animal?
Adapt.
What kinds of food? Right. So adaptation. So this animal eats a lot of variety of food in a lot of different environments. And unlike the red panda that's becoming endangered because there's not that much bamboo in the area they live, this guy eats a lot of different things. He doesn't just eat one thing in his diet. So he's able to survive in a lot of different places. So if you look, you can see some things in his cage that look unusual, like anybody see like a paper bag? Okay, like what else is in there? Why do you think that that's in there? You think that we're just littering his cage to like dump our garbage? Why do you think that there would be something like that in his cage? Okay, so one of the things that we do in a zoo, because these animals in the wild would have to work really hard and hunt for them food and evade predators, so we try to put things in their enclosures and their habitats that would make it more interesting for them, that'll give them problems to solve. We put things that have different odors so that they are always thinking and they're not bored. So that's one of the ways that we can make the animals' habitats in the zoo more enriched. It's called enrichment.
Because years ago they just kept them in a little cage, so now they don't do that anymore.
Boy, these two out. First one I've ever seen them
They
out
do
here.
have feathers on their head. Look at their feathers on their head.
Usually not out here.
Because the people that came to the United States from France called them bald, which is a French word for white. And that's how they got the name bald, because they have white heads. But when they're babies, they're all brown until they're about 5 years old.
Which one is the girl?
They are. And what kind of environments do you think these guys live in?
Nest or tree.
They do build nests.
Swamp. Forest.
Well, they're
I'm thinking they live near water and swamps.
Exactly. They live near water because most of their diet is what?
Fish.
Fish. That's right. That's right. And do you know what state in the United States has more bald eagles than any other state?
Canada, Mexico.
Is that in the United States?
I thought it was North America.
It starts with an A. I'll give you a
Wait,
hint.
what did you say?
Australia.
What state in
Asia.
the United States has the biggest population of bald eagles?
State.
A state, and it starts with an A, and it's not attached to the other 48 states. That's a city. It's very cold.
Antarctica.
A state.
It's a state. Think of a state in the United States.
This is hard. Can you tell me what it ends with, the letter?
Alaska. And these guys were really endangered, and one of the reasons they were endangered is because of the pesticides that we use in the environment, and it made their eggs really, really fragile. And because the bald eagle is the United States symbol, when people found out that their eggs were not hatching and they needed to help repopulate, they stopped being able to use those pesticides. So now there's a lot more bald eagles, and we have them in New Jersey, which is why they're here.
Can they be found in Mexico?
Yes, they're all in North America.
What type of birds are they? They're
Birds
called,
of prey. Birds of prey.
right, what do you call that? They're called raptors. R-A-P-T-O-R-S. Raptors.
Is that a golden eagle?
And all these animals fit into that category. They live usually high up in trees.
That's a red-tailed
They have
osprey.
excellent.
See that?
Osprey is another one. Owls are one. They have excellent
No, look down.
vision.
Eyesight.
What is
And
eyesight.
they're able to see.
They have tremendous vision, and they have the ability to come down at very high speeds. Look what he's holding on to. What's on his feet? They call what?
You're scaring me, okay?
No. What are those? They look like this. Look at
Talons.
talons. That's right. They're talons. And they're very sharp, and that's what they use to
Attack.
grasp onto their prey and fly. Right, exactly. And they take off with their prey. They don't eat their prey where they catch it. If they catch a fish, they don't sit there. Or a small mouse. What's that? That's a mouse. That's
You said that's a mice.
it's a mouse.
No, mice is
Sorry?
for
They
breeding.
live in the meadows. They love
What was that?
because they can see all the animals.
What was that? No, that was
If you're driving on a road, they sit on like telephone poles so that they can see. They sit up high so they can see.
That's how you do it.
That's what they do.
I can do like a cat. Oh, because ew, because he's island.
Very smart. They'll say hello.
Hello.
Usually when you go
Do
away.
you know why his mouth is open like that?
For predators? I mean,
That's a crow. Did you just like run through the water?
oh, to get air.
Yeah.
No, that's a raven.
When they sit with their mouth open, that helps cool them off. Because they don't have sweat glands like we do. So if they're like sitting there and their mouth is open, it helps cool them off.
And they live all over. They live in forests.
Do they come?
What's the animal do in the heat? They're lying down in the shade, sleeping.
Awesome.
Now the porcupines, does everybody see the porcupines?
Yes.
Okay, you come over here, right there, you see them in the corner. Who has, here,
Today?
Is that salt? That's salt. They look salt.
No, that's their
In that corner right there.
The baby porcupine is right next to the mom. That's the big one. The big one is mom.
Okay, so guys,
And you really can't see the baby because they're laying right next to each other.
guys, everybody, I have something show and tell. So did everybody see the porcupines?
Yes.
All right, so believe it or not, there are porcupines all over in the forest in New Jersey. Why do you think we don't see them?
Because they can hibernate.
No.
They camouflage.
Why don't we see them?
Because they're nocturnal.
They're nocturnal. They come out at night. And can you see what's in this enclosure? There's trees.
Yeah, those are porcupines.
Where do you think porcupines like to hang out the most?
In the trees.
In the trees. So most of the time you won't see porcupines because they're up in trees. Now, did anybody ever hear, like, if you see a porcupine, it'll throw its quills and, like, stick you?
No.
Do you think that's true?
No, only for defense.
It's for defense. So I have porcupine quills. I want everybody to come and look and have a chance to see it. This is from an African porcupine. Once you've seen it, like, walk down in the shade and let other people see it.
Nice, personal space, please.
This one's from an African porcupine, and this is
So how do
from
they
a
use the
North American porcupine.
This is the big one.
Right.
When they get back to the trim, they're the big one.
Exactly. So what happens is the first thing a porcupine will do if it sees if it's afraid, is it'll make itself bigger and it'll puff itself up. And if the animal or person doesn't run away, then they'll let out a really nasty smell, almost like as bad as a skunk smell. And then if that doesn't work, they'll turn around and they'll back into the predator, and the quills are not stuck really tight in them. So once they touch the predator or whatever animal's trying to eat it, they'll go forward and the quill will stick into the person or the animal because they have little, thank you, they have little barbs that will go in the inside of the quill.
The one over here that you really feel. It's Vicky. Whoa, is that a wildlife? Yes. Dang, you locked yourself around the wall.
I did not see the cougar.
Over here. Because we're going to punch you away. You see it, Jeff? Whoa.
Oh, come here. Here's a beautiful picture. Come here, guys.
Two. There's two.
Black instead of spotted.
Where's the second one? Right there. Where's the second one? The sleeping one over there. Over there. How is he going to get there? And the other one's right there. Oh, this other one's jumping. How do they get there? Jumping. Wait, no, they can just fall right there. No, he's going to jump on that.
No, that's no baby.
They're not babies.
That's certainly not a baby.
One is right there. I'm a classic
What are we not supposed to do? Personal space. I heard that. I heard you guys. You okay? You sure? Yeah, we gotta get someone to take a right place.
It's an arctic wolf that lives up in the snow in areas that
The ones that are all the way there. I think I see one before.
Alright, so if we had just you guys are so lucky he's laying right in front of you.
There's a white one.
You don't want to scare him away.
I see his paws. It's like a dog. No, they're long because wolves are cousin with dogs.
That's not white wolf.
I like the white one better. The black one is like me. I like the so lazy. No, what if we had a video game?
Good.
Do you know what type of food wolves eat?
Deer, white-tailed deer, turkey.
They will eat a rabbit, yeah.
They eat meat. I forgot. prairie lands.
Not the prairie lands. Things like, well, they wouldn't actually eat anything that's meat. So they would eat deer and things like caribou and moose. And they usually eat these things when they're in a pack. So the bigger the pack, the
This
more
one died.
No, it's a replica. It's not real. So it's
Plastic.
just made to look like a skull.
Made out of plastic.
This is his nose. Look at these teeth.
Well, they usually don't eat people, but they would attack them if they were scared. So they don't go out hunting people. That's not something they eat.
Wolves are really good.
That's wolf fur. Yes. If you're gentle and don't take it out of the thing, you can touch it.
Take it out so you can touch it better. Back when, but you got to be gentle. Once you touch it, move to the side. Shot them. They almost were. Once you touch it, move to the side. We need to protect the wolves from us because we're the predators. We're the ones who put them back in Yellowstone.
We're going to take it to the lunch area. So, hey, one person already fell and got hurt. So, no.
No, on the phone.
There's the other bear.
That black bear was really about to box someone else.
You see?
See the bear? Yes, they're way out.
How does it work? Oh, it's easy. I just turn it on and I drive it. Go down the engine. Wait, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Have a seat.
Hey guys!
Oh, watch this, watch this.
What are you? Hey! The baby one. Hey! Who wants one? He ate one. He ate one. How'd you get it? In Africa, we cut goats.
It's not on the ghost.
Can we eat that? Oh, he ate it from my hand. My grandma. In the mouth. I almost touched it. Denise?